clitoris.
Of course you would do that. Of course you do that. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, but I was waiting out and having hope. Oh well.
Well, hey, just think of it as like an anchor. You can just start it right after I say the word.
Too late now.
It's like
Anyway,
saying
everyone, thank you all. Welcome back.
Yeah.
This session, we're going to continue. This session is going to be an official break-off, as this is going to be happening in parallel with our story in Odysseus. I will still these sessions will still be recorded and the events will still be canon. However, they will not be happening. They will be happening essentially before episode. Hold on, let me double check the number real quick. before the start of episode 18.
Episode 18. We're actually legal, y'all. But, you know,
God
go out and have fun.
Either way.
no.
I think we'll do a very brief recap, as there hasn't been a ton that's happened. There will not have been a ton that's happened at this point. After arriving back in the fort, the party currently just began to accommodate back to their base, reacquainting with some old friends, some acquaintances, some new people, some not so pleasant visitors, and receiving news back from around for people trying to get in contact with the party, as they have been gone for, well, since the last time they've been at the fort, about 6 weeks actually. But with all the initial stuff done, the party has set out with their plans, and stuff has begun to move. In particular, the party the fort is starting to take action with some of the new construction projects. Namely, they are focusing on. Did I hit play on that? I may have not. No, is it playing? Okay, it is. Sorry, I just need to check OBS to make sure that it is actually displaying it, otherwise I'm just talking into nothing. They are currently looking to get the tavern updated, as the space for Guild Hall is limited, but they are putting plans in place to get the actual structure refurbished. In addition, after some back and forth, it was decided that the teachings of Moradin and the other religious institutions unfortunately conflicted with each other just a little bit. But in return for that, they are going to go ahead and move some of the equipment out and eventually towards the back, and refurbish the temple and remake a new forge on the side of the fortress. In addition, for image sakes, the circle is now up and glowing, and there's been a couple other projects, but I think we're going to go ahead and start the day off on the third day with John's morning meeting. As for the rest of you, you've managed to get yourself acquainted within your new rooms, probably needing to fight a little bit with each other for who gets which room. I think we'll need to do that later, but actually, you know what? We can go ahead and just do that now. So we have the fortress here that has a fair amount of... Hold on, how many rooms? Yeah, I think these are towers, so they're off limit. Oh no, they're rooms. In total...
There's a tower room?
1, 2, 3, 4. In total, there are 16 rooms. Basically, pick a floor, pick a corner. Let me go ahead and get the compass so that y'all have the reference. But, oh shoot. Right, there are corners. Alright, we're gonna make it this way. I'm gonna put it right on top. We're just gonna go left. We're gonna just go clockwise. One is up here, up the top left. Two is the next corner. 3 and then 4. Basically, pick a number and pick a floor for the rooms for your room.
Did you say there were tower rooms?
There are rooms on the top floor. Yes.
I would like one of those. I don't know what room number or floor though.
It would be floor 4. Just pick a corner.
Whatever is closest to the front and on the left.
Okay. Let me go ahead and put something there to mark it.
I want that room. No, I want that one.
Wags can have that room. I'll take the one on the right.
Damn it.
Are you certain? Okay. All right. I need an.
Hey, this is not my first negotiation. I know how to.
I need to ask that idea for your token. What would it be?
A raven.
That's not.
That work. It still works.
Oh, also, although if you're talking about like the layout of a room, I did send that a couple weeks ago in I think it's the memes chat. Essentially, what his room looks like.
I realized I didn't do this last session, and I think this will be good to actually have a recording just so that I know which room it's in. So, okay, I got it down. Wangs, what would you like yours to be?
A cat.
Okay. I mean, it could be anything.
It
could be things. It doesn't have to be creatures. We're doing a black cat for you. Okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Shadowmere, Karina, or Faz?
I assume we have just like the best pent-out suites.
All right.
Or at least Karina does. I assume like Fazlo sleeps on the roof or something.
So, basically, you two are you two wanting to claim the other roofs? I will say,
No.
you two do get
For
priority.
practicality.
What?
How much space is on the roof?
It's probably the room sizes are pretty standard, but there is probably a better view on the top floor.
Okay, well, if Karina will and may or may not just take the entire balcony so that she can grow her plants, even though that she has an entire greenhouse, this is just going to be the ornamental house version of this plant.
I will see what I can do, but I will make a note for that.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say 1 or 2. Karina.
1 is on the left and 2 is on the right, I assume?
Yep.
Okay, I'll get the one on the way farther away from the I assume it's 1 because I think 2 is near where the tavern is, right?
Closer to the tavern, yeah. Okay. What asset?
Hold on. North is like above us, right? Are we facing north or is west?
Yeah. One is relative to the northeast.
Okay, so the compass is saying north is to the left.
Yes.
Shit, we need a west side. No, north side is fine. I'll stay on the top left. So number 1 is fine.
Also, it has a good view of your greenhouse. Okay.
Yeah, that's also what I'm assuming because of the directionality.
Once again, what asset?
What
do you getting for now?
Can I give you a suggestion for an asset? A shark for your land shark.
I'm good at that.
No, this is Karina's room, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just put the shark then, because the land shark will sleep in Karina's room.
I was assuming it was going to be a potted plant, but no, it's going to be a land shark. Okay, fair enough.
Well, I mean, all the plants are outside, and I assume the land shark is fine breathing and not without sunlight.
All right. Do you want the other one, Faz?
No, I want to sleep on the bottom floor, if possible.
Okay. Let's move to the bottom floor.
And find him the smallest room.
As I said, they're pretty standard unless you really want to take like the storage room behind this place right here. Hold on, let me see if I can get down far enough so you can see.
Hold up. Is Faz area?
Unless you want to try and get like the planning room back here and this is your room.
Nah, Just give me a normal room. But Faz is actually never going to sleep in there. This is just storage, basically, for him.
That's fair. I still need the number. These are going to get refurbished into your own personal room eventually.
Give me the one, the bottom floor where Pim's side is.
Okay, bottom floor, Pim side, so it's right here. What asset?
No, I think that's
My side.
Zal's side.
Oh, my bad, sorry. And what
Just make
asset?
it a book. A book
Just a
for a
book?
wizard. Yeah.
Alright, swarm books, perfect. Alright, and then Shadowmere?
Shadowmere is going to be at. What rooms are open on the very top?
There is just, I think it's just the last one, the one
Okay.
that no one's claimed at the moment.
Okay, so that's going to be Shadowmere's room, and as he's moving in, he brings all of his stuff up in one box because he doesn't have that much stuff to begin with. And right when he gets to the top of the stairs, he drops them and they fall all the way down.
Wait, do you drop them or does the bottom come out of your box?
From the balcony?
That's
that's
what happens. The box opens up
Over,
at the
over
bottom.
the edge, or
and
like
everything
down
falls
the
all the way down.
over the edge, or
Over
down
the
the
edge of the
stairs?
balcony? Yeah.
All the way
just
down the
kind of-
stairs.
Oh no. Ooh, okay, that was a mistake. Ignore that. So, what asset would you like for your room?
Upside down horseshoe.
I'll see what I can do.
Upside down a horse.
Broken mirror.
Yeah,
down
Paul.
horse.
I'm working on it.
Isn't
I think there's actually a horseshoe I can use.
Isn't upside down horseshoe
Ah,
supposed to be
you
good?
spell that?
though?
Right side up horseshoe is good luck. Upside down is bad.
I don't know.
Oh, I've got to
I'll flip it. I don't think there is one. That's strange. You think that'd be easy?
It's like so strange. Why would you make it?
It's so simple. Why not? No,
I hate to offer it, but you could probably use AI. Just give it a picture of a horseshoe and be like, turn this upside down.
actually, hold on. Let me do this.
Or yeah, you could probably just Photoshop like 180 degrees.
Yeah,
And
this is a
it's,
3D map.
Hold on. I have an idea. 1 second. I might be able to find it in the Tailspire collection. Might take a second. Okay. No, nothing's coming up.
Oh, he did say or broken mirror. So maybe try to see if there's a hand mirror.
I mean, you don't have to add it right now. Just in case.
I'm definitely putting something in because otherwise I'll forget. Okay.
Oh, just for
Well-
a symbol?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just for me
Yeah.
to put in the room so that I know it's yours.
Mhm.
Okay. As for what is in here, we will do that either the next time or you can throw me ideas and I'll get it populated in your room. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, part of the whole reason I actually asked that in the first place, as you are all waking up and kind of getting ready, well, although it may have taken some of you longer than others to actually get everything into your room, even though one of you only has one box, I would say at this point that you've at least have at least gotten accommodated to your current living situation enough to the point where you potentially have started having your own morning routine. What I'd say,
Morning routine, you say?
as part of the morning routine, you are aware that John does like to give a quick status update as things are moving quite quickly at the fort. Constructions are moving along relatively quickly, so he likes getting you all up, not super early, but early enough that he can give the report and then let you all go about your day.
Did you say
So-
John?
So basically,
Shadow?
before then, what is
Jonathan.
your routine? Is it Jonathan? Yeah.
Yeah, no, Shadow has a nickname for the NPC. It's great.
Yeah, I know. Karina doesn't like to call him John. Karina only likes to call him Jonathan. Otherwise, he sounds like a peasant to her.
That's funny.
So it's like a person who's calling you by your full name the entire time, even though you have go by a nickname.
Right. It's funny. I've been writing on my notes that his name is John. Oh no, gotta fix all of them.
Wait, really? He's always been Jonathan.
I mean, my notes have said John, but that's a different story. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, I guess we can go around. Karina, would you like to go ahead and describe your morning routine?
Karina's morning routine involves like bringing out all of her seeds, and then just selecting ones that she's going to use throughout the day. She just like goes about towards her menagerie of plants, and she's just like, I'm feeling a bit of lilac. I'm feeling a little bit of man-eating Gongordian.
And these are like everyone who's on the roof. Is like, I will say that during your own routine, that you'll hold on. There's really not that. You'll quickly learn that Karina has absolutely populated the entire rooftop with these potted plants that she can just shop around with. It's almost a little jungle, but you still can navigate your way downstairs.
Pem finds it very calming, actually, because the forest of the Shadowfell was really weird. It had like bare branches and grasping vines. There was some weirdness. It was unique, eclectic. So he probably finds that pretty comforting.
Zell hates it. Anytime Zell gets, he chops down plants that he sees.
Plants may or may not explode.
But then I will touch them with my anti-magic and make them wither away.
They don't.
They're not magic.
I was like, they don't because they're plants.
Fuck.
I'll give kudos that you definitely would have tried that one day and quickly realized that's not how it works.
I'll still just keep, I hate plants. Ugh.
Yeah, it's like fair. I will say, Karina, you probably would have had to either repot or regrow a couple periodically. I'll leave it up to you. I'll leave it up to you if you think you would have thought to try to investigate, but it only would have been happening recently.
Since these are the house plants, they technically can defend themselves, and she's not going to do any mundane maintenance on the plants. She's going to leave that to her homunculi. So
that's giving
I would
load. Oh no.
So no. Some of them are actually the magic tools that she uses in her day-to-day routine.
Oh no. Oh no, that's scary.
The general maintenance and upkeep, the mundane stuff, is up to the homunculi. So so Zell can like terrorize the homunculi as much as he wants. It's pretty amusing.
You get a kick out of just watching this. You get a kick out of watching it in the morning.
No, Karina is not aware of this. She doesn't pay attention enough of daily activities that are beneath her to pay attention. So this is just like funny stuff that happens in the background. I find it amusing. Karina probably won't.
Karina would just ignore it. If not,
probably.
Just be oblivious to it happening in the first place. All right,
You would prefer a servant to handle it.
And Shadamir? What would you do?
Remember the question?
What would you be doing in the morning?
In the morning? In the morning, he'll probably be checking on the progress. Is the temple already built, or is it being built?
At the moment, it's under construction. They are starting to move bits and pieces out. They actually probably would have gotten the forge out by now, and they're starting. I don't have the fields for it yet, but they'll be starting construction of the forge. It's like in the near future.
Shadowmere will just be checking on the progress of the temple.
All right. All right. You'll see this coming along. They have managed to strip out all. As I said, they've stripped out all the forge stuff, and they're beginning to, I guess, expand it out a little bit so that it accommodate more people. But they're letting you know that it's probably going to be like by the end of the week before it's really ready.
And then after that, he'll probably stop by the tavern, to kind of promote it and be like, "Hey, there's bounties on the bounty board over by the temple across the street."
Oh yeah, no, that'll definitely catch some adventurers' attention. Although there is now more merchants than adventurers now visiting this place, there's definitely some that's going to be kind of looking at the board to see what's available. What kind of quests would you even put on the board for the first rounds, or are you just leaving it up to the people of the fort to figure that out?
Well, I usually leave it to where, like, if somebody has a need that needs to be met, then that's what it's for. So, like, maybe somebody's cat got stuck in a tree or something like that.
Yeah, well, if that happened, that'd be a whole different story. But I think right now, like, would you like take a look at the board? There's probably a few jobs already there.
Yeah.
Most of the jobs appear to be escort missions. Basically escorting the merchants through the wastes. It's like, although there are a couple that are more local, including some scout this location out and do initial excavations. There's not a lot of those. There's not a lot of demand for those yet. They're still kind of figuring out how they're going to best use this board, because it just got put up fairly recently, but the merchants are taking advantage of it right now.
Yeah. Does it seem like well, in that case, Shadowmere will ask around to see if anyone has actually been using it.
All right. This will be the last one before we move to Pem, but I would say between the tavern and the couple people that you talked to at the temple itself, it's been getting a little attention. The main jobs involving escort seem to be getting a lot more attention than the other jobs. There is one that you did see on the board that was funny enough. Save my poor kitty. He's very cold, and they had a hand-drawn picture of it, but there's a very quick writing underneath, in red ink, saying, "Do not take this job."
Are homunculi allowed to post?
Okay, what other jobs do the homunculi post? There's no rules that says they can't right now.
There's a cat terrorizing my potted plants.
No, that's the thing. There's a cat terrorizing my potted plants, and that it doesn't say there's a cat missing. It says there's a cat terrorizing my potted plants, and with the note, "Do not," written in red ink across the entire bottom. "Do not take this job."
Death in the moon.
All right. I mean, that's mainly just what Shadowmere would be doing, is just keeping an eye on production of the temple, seeing if it's gaining traction, if the ideas behind it will actually work, that sort of thing.
At the moment, I mean, you're basically converting an entire temple, so it's that portion's going to take time. But you do see that they are making progress. All right, Pem. What do you think your morning routine would be?
Well, first of all, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I wanted to know: are we going to have our backup characters as potential people we can call on? Like, not that I want any special powers or whatever from Eben. I'm just wondering, like, because I feel like he could be a really great guide if if my goal is to help people, like, get from the general wastelands of the surrounding area to our little oasis. Like, I feel like he would be a great weird little guide. It was like, you know, it might not
will
always
say
show
at
up with
this
every
time-
person.
Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead and finish.
I was just gonna say, he might start out with a group of 10 or 20 and might show up with a group of 9 or 18, but it's nothing to worry about. People disappear.
I think those would be good numbers if you're going through the wastes, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
So, to answer the question on backup characters traveling to the fort, at this moment, you're just kind of getting this set up. Word is getting around that the fort is looking for help, but the main attention that you all received earlier during the quote-unquote recruitment phase that we had previously kind of has died down. It's like they're still going to get adventurers just trickling in periodically, but we'll say that your backup characters are probably not going to show up until a bit later.
Okay, fair. Well, then, in that case, his morning routine would probably consist of him waking up. He would meditate for about 20 minutes. Then he would write down in his little black book journal everything that happened over the last 24 hours. Not everything specifically, but more like in bullet points. Kind of like a dream journal, but like for the waking world. And he would set that down. He'd finish his meditation because he has to do a certain amount of time in his trance to where he can build his proficiencies. And each day he would kind of try to he would try to contact a different ancestral elder, because the whole trance thing says that, like, the reason he gets 2 proficiencies each day is that he connects with those ancestral elders. So maybe he tries to figure out what would be most helpful each day. Whether it's like learning wood carving or carpentering, or whatever he thinks is going to be helpful in that day's worth of work. He'll do that, and at the end of the day, he'll write that down in his journal. But every day is essentially the same thing, where he writes what he plans to do, and then at the end of the day, he writes what he did, and then the next day it starts again.
Okay. Because this will play into role, and this is play into account, and this will apply to all of you, you will all be aware that you are going to be heading over to Oberschaffen today to have that discussion with the head of the house. So plan accordingly. You aren't expecting. I should be clear. You're not expecting a fight, but be aware that it's going to be like a political appearance.
Well, then that's what he would put for the morning stuff. He's doing Tai Chi. He's looking out the window, looking at the forest Karina has built on the rooftop. And he's just like, it's going to be another wonderful day.
I was going to say, if you're looking at the forest, I was going to have you roll perception for something, but nah, we're not going to bother with that.
No, he's in the moment. He's not worried about anything external. He's here now.
Fair enough. I know we had a little bit briefly, but Zell? Does your morning routine consist of anything else besides terrorizing the potted plants?
So first things, that stuff about like waking up early, getting woken up for briefing. I don't do any of that.
Oh, so John has this thing unless you purposely skip that, John has this thing like comparatively at 11 a.m. So it's still relatively late.
11? Holy early. God.
Okay, so you're going to skip that. Good to know.
Yeah. I'll get filled in where I need to know. Terrorize plans, do some smithing, and then after I'm done with smithing, I sleep. And that's pretty much my morning routine,
Alright. I will say probably the only thing that will come into play is as people are moving the equipment out in the Temple of Moradin, I think you've already handed off the Golem book, and they are giving you periodic updates on that, okay?
Okay.
As for the actual progress, I think I forgot to actually tally that this time around, and I will get back to you, but it's going to take a little bit anyway.
Yes, it is.
Alright. Alright. Karina, did I cut you off?
From which
Your
one?
morning routine? Of your morning routine? Because you said the potted plants in the morning. Was there anything else before the meeting, before you go to John's meeting?
Well, besides her mechanical, like in-game morning routine stuff.
Is that part of the deciding the plants that you're going to choose today?
No, that's just like how mechanically Karina chooses her spells for the day, type of thing.
Okay. I was just asking, is there anything you do as part of the routine after that?
Probably have breakfast. Do kind of like a walking of the grounds in her apothecary / greenhouse.
Okay. Nice.
She's gonna like check on the plants, checking on rations, checking on the homunculi.
Yeah, Rations is doing good. Rations didn't get to eat a couple days ago, but I mean, between the rations you have and the fact that they now have a they now have a purchased food source, Rations seems satisfied.
Okay, because if he wants, he can do a little free roaming, catch some food. It's like a cat. They bring back home like mice, but you don't worry about the mice, right?
You very specifically have a path for him to go. You point him away from the tent camp in front of your fort, and have him free roam. Yes. And Faz, what does your
I'm gonna roll for it because I have 4 things I would like to do, but it depends on Faz's mood. So I'm gonna roll a d4.
Okay.
Yeah, Faz went early, way early, towards one of the turrets and asked them to cast Speak with Animals onto him.
Okay.
And then he's gonna go hang out with the Kazakhs in the forest and just talk to them for a while.
All right.
Are the Kazakhs animals?
They are. They're classified a beast.
Interesting.
Although, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything past that part. Anyway, you probably would have had this conversation with them a couple times, although you do quickly realize it. So you probably would quickly have learned that they are actually decent conversationalists. On the absolute basic information you learned from them, they actually seem to migrated here from the mountains of Solaria.
Yeah.
Due to what only could be translated as internal tribe turmoil.
Yeah. I remember talking to them about it.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask?
No, I'm just asking how they are doing here. they're enjoying their time here, asking if I can play with the little one, and then it's just hanging out with them.
They do complain about the heat a little bit. They did literally grow up in the mountains of Solaria where it's freezing, if not an eternal winter. So this is very hot to them, but between the water from the oasis and the cover from the trees, it's tolerable.
Yeah, I tell them I have plans to make a cold place here soon where they can hang out around if they wanted to, but they shouldn't attack people that come close to it.
They mentioned that they have sent hunting parties and found actually lunar Kazakhs not too far away that they've been selectively hunting.
Lunar?
That's cool.
As you see, what can only be what you see what appears to be a armadillo version of of the Kazakh in front of you, much larger and bigger. It's but definitely much more hefty.
I congratulate them on a good hunt, and then I play with the little one for a while.
Mm-hmm.
If they give me permission to do so.
I was busy on certain things. There are 3 versions of Kazakhs.
Yeah.
Although I would say Pen would probably not know about all 3. Absolutely not know about all 3.
Yeah, the other options were shouting at the spies for letting those 2 people in here, or signing with them, or the other one was just walking around aimlessly.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's hanging out with the Kazakhs until Jonathan calls them.
Alright, well, Jonathan doesn't necessarily need to call you at this point, as he just kind of gathers up everyone near the teleportation circle as per usual, and kind of goes down the list. He basically reiterates what was previously mentioned on the construction projects. They're moving along just fine. He quickly reiterates that you do have your meeting in Oberschaffen in about 2 hours from now, so it's probably wise to get prepared for that. However, a couple notes do come through that are a little out of the ordinary. Oh, and of course, get the monetary status update. But
Can I ask him, did you sell that magical item I gave you yet? Because that could boost our monetary income.
we are still looking for a buyer. Our previous contact that we had mysteriously told us that he sent a message to us saying that our business relationship was canceled, so it's been taking a little longer than usual. It's weird, he was the one that you recommended a while ago.
Yes, people sometimes, they change. They go from dwarf to elf sometimes,
No, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
You'll get it soon enough.
Hey, to be honest, I kind of hope I don't. Anyway, first note, as part of the Endless Decanter project, one of the attendees, they ran into a problem with the setup, and they said, and they mentioned that it's probably best if they show you it in person as soon as possible. And in fact, I should read this first before going through the others because it's very oh shoot. Jonathan, you see as Jonathan's reading it, it was like, should we check this out before we forget?
Yeah, we should probably, because if that project doesn't go, it will pretty much fucked with no water.
All right, well, let's head on down then. As he brings you over, time for the reiteration, because this may have been awake. The reason that you weren't going on this side is this actually is a cave that leads under the oasis into the place where a long time ago you all fought the crabs. And as you make your way down here, you see the apparatus. And see something a little surprising, especially since it was definitely not this way before. But the oasis underground is that you see that the water on the oasis level has risen up actually a fair amount, and and as you step down this, I guess, the spiral tunnel into this location, you all end up treading through about half a foot of water. As you see the two people at the apparatus, like fidgeting with it a bit, but kind of yelling at each other. One is an elf and one is a human, as they're trying to, you can see they're trying to figure out who's going to tell you what went wrong.
Yeah, as we're walking, I'm just gonna drop a 3rd level spell and give all of us water breathing as we go.
That's fair. How many people does that affect?
10 people.
Oh, so you're looping in Jonathan and the Minotaur guard?
Yeah, everybody's going down with her.
Okay. That won't be necessary. I just did need to confirm if you're going to do it with Jonathan and the guard. Okay. I don't have the assets because I think it's going to be more the dilemma itself. As you make your way down there and hit the water, the two people kind of like straighten up as they stand at attention to you. It's like, he's like, sirs, we're glad to see you down here. You're a little late, and we have everything under control. I promise. You look at the ground and see about the 6 inches of water below you. I probably should clarify, like, this was dry the last time you were here. Like, this area was dry, and there was a large reservoir off. If you can see the map, it's like just off to your center. It looks like the apparatus that was built basically is a way to funnel it in and control the amount of water that does go in there.
Yeah. Instead of saying anything, Faz just gives them like the dad stare, like the disappointed dad stare, and wait for them to come clean.
Well, we haven't been running it for the last day. If that helps.
Okay, what happened? Just
Just
explain what happened.
Well, it was kind of low over the last few times, so we began the process of filling it up. We were on shifts with the third, who is now asleep, from her shift, and this morning when we got in, it was overfilling. But we were at the point yesterday we had reversed it, and it was getting to the point where we were thinking it was going to be stable. We're going to plan to try and keep it about a third full to see. And we came in this morning and it filled up. Our current theory is that the last person on shift somehow filled up this thing all the way before it happened. But once again, that's been a day and it hasn't gone down yet.
I'm gonna check the decanter of endless water. Is it still running or what? Or did they stop it?
It's not in use at the moment. Like, it's not continually filling this up.
Okay, then something low must be happening. I'm gonna tend toward the body. Yeah.
The water's still rising?
Well, it's been about this level for the last... Well, it was a little bit lower than that yesterday, and it did just flow up to about this high. I don't know when. I came in a little late on the shift and pulled our friend in, and to be honest, I have a very terrible feeling that I think that the last person on shift may have decided to book it. Mostly out of fear. But if you want, you can absolutely check it. The thing hasn't been used like all day for at least 24 hours now.
Okay, can I roll Arcana check on it to see if it's been used?
We'll say used for the period that they said. Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, and because I'm at the fort, I get bonus. Hold on, let me change this to this. Yay.
All things considering, if you fail, I'm going to laugh so hard.
I shouldn't fail.
That's what I mean.
If this thing decides to roll. Oh, that's a 50.
I'm sorry, what?
A 30.
Okay, I heard 13 and kind of mentally froze up for a second. Okay. I was like, did you low roll? Did you roll low? I was like, no, that's more like it. You as you do inspect it, figuring out how it is, you do see that it has been used only a little bit, but just as they said, it hasn't been touched or operated in the last 24 hours.
Yeah. Something fucky is going on below the surface. Probably.
Why is there?
I don't really want
Is
to
our
get my
oasis
car
not
wet.
working?
Yeah. You remember what we fought below there before, right?
Get people.
Why is there so much water?
Is there like a big drain plug at the bottom that we can pull?
Yeah, we just pull it. It just starts cycling down.
No, I don't think so, but we did fight giant crabs down there once. So maybe there's a fucking way in for them and something made it bigger, so more water rushing in.
Hey,
Where
you
does
know
the
where
water
the
keep coming
ocean
from?
roars? You know where the
What-
ocean
what?
roars?
Um,
You would too if you
let
had
me-
crabs attached to your bottom.
Oh my gosh. Almost want to give you it, but not there yet.
I'm gonna taste
So
the water.
close.
Does it have salinity levels in it that you can detect?
So you just jumping in.
No, I'm like sipping some of the water to see if there's saltiness to it.
All right. I will tell you right now, it's not going to be obvious. But if you want to give me I'm going to say perception for this one, because I mean, it's water. There is going to be some flavor to it, as it's not distilled. I will say that you can, without any rolls, you can definitely tell it's not salt water.
At 26.
Oh my gosh, you are rolling hot fire tonight anyway. That's a 19,
Yeah.
okay. Although you don't taste any salt, there is a strange tang to the water. It is very diluted in there, but you can definitely tell that it is not from any natural source.
Okay, I'm gonna go down there. If you guys want to follow. But otherwise, if something happens, I'll bring them to the surface most likely.
You cast
I know
water
some-
breathing on all of us, right?
Yeah, but I know some of you don't want to get wet.
Yep,
No,
this is
some
Go
of
with
that
you
you-
anyway.
Here, who's going in?
Oh, actually,
So,
Shadowmere-
I need to know
Shadowmere's
who's
going
going to
to
be making
say-
rolls. I need to know who's
Yeah.
going to be making rolls. Who's jumping in?
I'll
Uh,
jump in.
Okay.
Yeah, what did you say,
I
Shadowmere?
think Shadowmere wanted to say something.
he's gonna say, I'm not too keen on going down there, and then he's going to trip and fall into the water.
Appreciate it.
AKA
He-
how
he-
every cat gets tricked into a bath.
Mhm. Yeah, he swims to the surface and goes, oh, I might as well now. His hat is like floating across the water. Can someone get that, please?
Wait, are you actually staying on top of the water? Or are you going? Hold on, I gotta grab your token real quick because I gotta make everyone.
You're going down, 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 down.
Look,
down.
got it.
I mean, yeah, he'll go down if everyone else is.
All right. Who else?
You have Pem, right?
I have everyone else. Yes. I just don't have Jonathan. I'm like, unless you really want Jonathan down there with you, he's not gonna volunteer to go.
Come
No,
on,
Karina will.
Jonathan, don't be a little bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Karina will stay up here with Jonathan.
I'm gonna say if you want Jonathan to go, you're probably gonna have to push him in.
No, let's not harm my ex-retainer. He was one of my very, very favorite features of this background I used to have.
All right, Pam, are you joining?
Wait, is the water like 6 inches above us? That'll ruin my heels.
It is, and yes,
yeah,
you're already
I'll
you're
get on
already like all of you are treading water right now.
I'll get on the broom so I don't have to tread water.
All right, fair enough.
And in my place, since I assume that the oasis is still within our jurisdiction of the fort, I'll send in 100 blue homunculi. Maybe a couple of ice types too, and maybe some pink ones.
I don't know if it's 100, but
Okay, the max amount of like.
it's a significant number of them. I think at this point we were able to control up to 20.
Okay, we'll go with 15 blues, five ice types, and 5 pink types.
Yeah.
Flying types. Oh, that's 25, isn't that?
Yeah, you just see them all walking. Just he'll jump in. All right. Well,
Okay,
I'm not
so
going-
just for
not putting
clarification-
assets for them, but they're all. I'll add to the note. Pem Zell. I guess Zell. You wouldn't have been part of the meeting, but if you wish to join the adventure, you can still do so.
Just as a note, that was a perfect sound effect. And 2, the ice ones can't sink below the water, and the flying ones cannot fly below the water. So half of them are down below the water.
So
The other-
only a part of them are actually below the water. The rest of them are just floating up top. Just just like just like flailing around as they're just like spitting.
So there are 10
one of them
blue
grab my hat,
homunculi
please.
down there. They may or may not be able to do it depending on where the hat is.
Pem Zell.
I guess. I guess I'll join the adventure.
All right. Just wander on over and hop on in then.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure everyone can float. In Pem.
Sorry, Shadow. Did you say Pem?
Yes.
Okay, what was your question? I'm
Are
hoping
you
my
jumping in the
mom
water?
brings. Am I jumping? Yes.
Okay.
I believe Faz gave us all water breathing, right?
Yeah. I mean, you all are good on that aspect, so I'm not worried about that. It's just a matter of do you want to get wet and do you want to make rolls as you're exploring around down here?
Oh yeah, yeah. He will
Alright.
definitely jump into the water. And
All right.
follow along.
So you quickly dive below as ooh, cool bubble effect as you begin to search around, seeing what appears to be a fairly open cavern below you. Was it below you? There is a couple places you figure things could move and hide throughout, but for the most part, it's kind of empty down here.
Dang, nice effects.
All right, now hold on. As for actual space, because I think I already have the roll set, but there's not. This is a pretty big pool. Okay, it is. Let's do it this way instead.
Is the camera splashing new?
No, I think that's old. I just haven't gone in the water in a while.
Oh, I see.
Hold on, why is that not working?
Wait, you said the camera splashing, RJ? Is it like literally saying like, look, the DM is part of this?
Well, on the stream, the camera goes underneath the water and there's a little splash effect.
All right.
That's so
About-
cute. Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
that's great for you, Shadow.
So the pool
You get to be
is
part of the game.
not exactly square, but close enough. It is 220 by 220. It's about a square. It's about a 200. It's about a 200 square foot area. And hold on, how deep? It's not shallow. I'll say that.
220.
Yeah, it is about 220 square, and then about 70 feet deep.
Oh,
I will be nice and assume that you're not having your ears pop as you go down here, but it is as you get close to the bottom, you quickly realize it's going to be this is going to require a plan to search this amount of area.
We don't have to account for atmosphere.
Yes, you don't have to account for that. So we'll go with this. You can give me general searches, but keep in mind, because of the amount of area you're going to search, it is going to be a very high check if you want to throw caution to the wind. Otherwise, I will need a plan to try to reduce its DC.
Mom wanted me to let y'all know that she got the groceries, but she has not got the pizza yet.
I will say, without any additional check right now, since some of you have already been down here, you did not see anything like obvious. Like, you didn't see any obvious like import holes the last time. So this is now the confirmation that there is some sort of inflow to this place. That's currently your only hint that you know it exists at all.
Can anybody detect magic?
Can we talk underwater? That's the fucked up thing.
If you can breathe
Good point.
underwater, you can talk underwater.
Although you can breathe, the rest of it, y'all can only see bubbles like appear around your mouths.
Okay.
I'll
In
cast
that case,
message.
Shadamir's gonna try and sign detect magic. Like, he's gonna point to his eyes and then do like wiggly fingers to represent magic.
He's insane, is what I'm saying.
You're not down.
Sure. Faz sees this and thinks, fucking Shadomir's acting weird. I should probably cast detect magic. I'll cast detect magic.
Instead of message, detect magic. Okay.
I'll cast
as I
message
said,
later.
There's a pretty massive area, so I'll either need to plan on your approach or you can just say roll, or you can just roll the investigation.
Yeah, I could do investigation.
Okay. I will consider that it might be reduced a little because of detect magic, but that only is a time. That's still a time limit.
It's an hour.
No, let me actually see. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Okay,
I'm gonna use one of my points. Fuck that.
fair enough.
Because I feel like we're gonna get more of them soon. Oh, that's worse. What the fuck?
All right.
Then 19 then.
Okay. You begin your sweep around, and your first thought is maybe just go ahead and check the peripherals. And you do one giant sweep around, hoping to find something. And although it takes some time. How long does water breathing last?
A long time.
24 hours, I think.
Okay, then you're fine. Okay, then you're fine on that. But eventually, funny enough, you do actually get to the point, like, you do a pretty thorough up and down and even around the sides, and nothing unfortunately pops up for detect magic.
Okay, I'll message each one of us underwater. I don't see anything. Do you guys have an inkling of where we need to go?
Shadmir is going to peek his head into like kind of a crevice area that like an area that might be tucked away.
There's
where
And
just a
he's
point
going
where there's
to
a lot of
yeah. He's going to cast light on his umbrella and stick it in there.
Okay, so you're just. Is there going to be a particular strategy besides that? Because there are a lot of potential areas that meet that description.
It's going to go counterclockwise, just kind of around the edge or like wherever there's like
Okay.
stone and rock.
Okay. Same as Faz. Go ahead and give me investigation. And I'll allow perception on this one because you are just looking for differences.
16.
16. The DC did change. I will let you know, but unfortunately, that is still not going to be enough. You begin your search around, trying to find any source of, I guess. What are you looking for exactly? Or are you just looking for?
Mainly he's like kind of looking on the floor for like if there's any, because I the player and Shadowmere is completely lost as to how this could have happened in the first place. So he's kind of looking on the floor for any like magic item or like weird magical-y thing
Okay.
that could be causing this.
Magic.
No, that's fair. That's fair. You look for any reflectance either from a metal source or an object that is not supposed to be here, and you do actually get a couple reflections as you do see some bits and pieces of metal that have been left over. Okay, that's not it. Sorry, DM's distracting himself. You do see a couple bits and pieces of metal from old rusted weapons that seem actually long left behind, but unfortunately nothing that would have been triggered by detect magic, absolutely, but more importantly nothing that would obviously be the source.
Oh,
I've got nothing. What? Where does water usually come from?
yeah. Faz is gonna try to
Alright, he can't
remember.
talk.
Yeah, Faz is gonna try to remember where they encountered the tribes and go to that area again and try to hone in more.
I am actually going to need a history check from you. I'm going to warn
Yeah.
you that your check is already going to be pretty high because I do remember how the encounter went, and it was not pretty.
Ooh. In
Well-
that case, can Karina send her 10 blue homunculi running around, and whoever dies first will investigate?
Sure.
Alright, they just go off like getting distracted, grabbing some stuff.
In that case, you can go ahead and give me investigation at advantage. We'll do it that, but it'll be for your monkey life.
I'm gonna use another point on my history check. Because what the fuck? $19 history.
Okay. So, how the encounter went when you ran down here originally, the crabs kind of attacked you. You were kind of investigating the place down here originally, and one of the party members did end up jumping in to actually try and chase down one of the crabs. But I will say, for the sake of this, that you do actually remember where they engaged the crabs and can't identify where that is. Hold on, I actually do have the location on my notes. Let me go ahead and actually move you there.
The modifier for the homunculized rolls is a d20 plus 4, so I'm missing the plus 4.
Okay. Let me know the roll. Let's see.
7 and 13 plus 4.
It was one of these two. I forget which one. Okay, yeah, this one. And you kind of take a look around. You see, I guess, like chunks of the crabs still left behind from the battle, but no like source for where their nest would be.
And attack magic is not flaring up or anything.
Unfortunately, no.
Fuck's sakes.
In the meantime, can Karina have a conversation with Jonathan up above?
Since also, since Pem knows detect magic, also could he like be switching off with Faz? So like every 5 minutes, Pem redoes detect magic, so Faz can look around for other stuff and then like switch off.
Yeah, detect magic lasts an hour.
Oh, okay. Well then every like maybe 5 minutes before the end of the hour, we just tag team.
Are
And,
you
like,
just so?
No,
Because
he'll
that
use
might,
it as a ritual.
depending on
No,
the
sorry,
this might actually impact whether impact the roll or not. So, is your plan like to? What's your search pattern plan? Let me ask that.
Sorry, it doesn't last an hour, it lasts 10 minutes. So you're right, every few minutes we can. I also can cast it as a ritual, so I'm not spending spell slots.
Yeah. We've timed it so that we pass it off to each other each time.
Okay, so you're just doing it to increase the total time to detect magic. So sounds good. In that case, you just give me a separate.
And what check was that?
Check, Karina.
Sorry,
What
what?
check?
The investigation check.
Investigation.
It's a 7 or a 13 plus 4.
All of your homunculi seem to be alive. A couple of them have actually gotten stuck in some of the holes trying to do deeper investigations, and some of them actually kind of go pretty deep back. But none of them have died. I would say like
All
two
right.
of them have gotten stuck in random holes throughout the place.
I'll have the ones that are stuck on the surface investigate like the edges of the cave on the surface. Maybe they can find something. In the meantime, Karina is just gonna have a casual conversation with Jonathan.
Okay. Before we officially do that, does anyone else have any ideas to at least get the ball rolling on that? If the answer is no, we can go ahead and have the talk. Okay. In that case, Pem, just let me know when you have the number. Okay.
All right, we'll do. Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
All right. So yeah, Jonathan kind of looks up as he looks over at the umbrella and then down at his shoes that he did not bring, that are not like water ready. He's like, should have grabbed my boots.
We did buy you expensive boots. What happened to them?
Well, they're in the room. I have them. I was gonna save them today for our official meeting.
You should just have Minos carry you. Just have him carry him like a baby. And it's like, oh man, this place brings back memories. The last time we've been down here, we were down here with 2 interns. Whatever happened to them?
Okay, there we go. I used a twist of fate. It's a 22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay. Accounting for both of you doing the search. You do an investigation of the. As you're doing your investigation, you actually take more attention to the cracks and seeing, in particular, the homunculi kind of stuck in between. Out of a wild hair, you decide to go ahead and take a look down one, seeing just to humor the thought. And my question is, do you have any means to see? You can see into darkness.
Yeah,
How
he's
does
got
that
180 feet of dark.
How does that work exactly?
Well, I know that it doesn't see color. It's essentially seeing like in colorless, no depth vision.
Okay.
That's fine because we don't see color in the water anyways.
Well,
I
I mean, you
wouldn't
see a
know.
little color, but not. It's
You see
distorted.
inaccurate colors, yeah, that's true.
It's distorted.
DM.
Which I guess technically it's darkness down here anyway, but I.
DM, one thing that I found
Anyway,
that was
the
kind
reason
of
I was
fun-
mentioning this is you quickly realize that the network down here is deep enough to the point like one of these crevices could actually lie to your answer, but but unfortunately, the way that it's networking down, you could easily whatever. If there was something hidden down there, your detect magic would not be able to reach far enough to get it because of the sheer volume of rock in the way.
Can I tell how far down it is?
This
chamber
crevice
or
in
whatever?
particular goes about 6. This crevice in particular, you can't even see the bottom, but you'd estimate about a 60-foot like crevice into the rock.
Well, I will say he has 180 feet of dark vision.
It's still twisting.
Okay.
The best way I can
get
describe
you.
it is you are looking at this place and realize that the rock here is actually quite loose.
Oh, I get you. So, like, all of the rock is loose.
Not all of it, but a surprisingly large chunk of it is.
Okay. With speak in water, with breathe water, Faz, can Pem say anything? Or is it like he just can breathe the water?
I will
You
say.
can't talk.
I will say,
check,
like,
actually.
I will also say, like, you kind of look over, seeing one of the homunculi, get stuck part of the way through, realizing that the space in between is probably only big enough. There's some areas that you could probably get through as a small-sized creature, but you're going to have to be tiny in order to fit through most of it.
Yeah, and he definitely is not tiny.
Mhm.
All right.
He could probably teleport, but he's not going to teleport if he can't determine that there's actually some place to teleport to. You know?
Yeah, like if you wave towards Faz, he will probably cause message at you, and then we can talk.
Yeah, I mean, he would do that. I mean, essentially, he's just trying to convey this whole thing to everybody. Like, there's stuff on the other side that this cave is really weird and loose. We might die.
Oh, it's not the first time somebody's talked about a loose cave in this town.
Oh God.
God damn it! Fine, go ahead and take it.
Okay, so
Oh,
while
come
I
on,
have
he's a loose cave.
while I have a few ice cubes on the surface of the oasis, are any of them like floating around? Was there like a flow direction?
Finally! Go ahead and give me investigation.
Yay! Karina's just staring at her homunculi and she's just like watching them play. Then she's realizing that they're heading towards something. What does a 14 get me?
They're playing bunk for cars. It's not discernible. In fact, you seem like some of them blew them up and just started just wade in the water towards each other, just like bumping each other periodically as they spin out.
Oh man, okay. Does that fail?
Yes.
Damn, can I add a 5 to that?
Sure.
Okay.
It is very subtle, but there is a slight bias to the direction, as it appears to be relatively on the north. Sorry, on the west side of the cave.
Alright. I'll float over there with some of the flying homunculi and see how it's going.
As I said, there's a slight bias, but it's not like you can't determine exactly where.
Right. I also want to like look for light. I'm not sure how far that Karina can see down into the depths, but she's just gonna see if they're still alive down there. Since it's been a while.
I'm gonna say there's a really good chance you can't see anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, she's gonna hope that they're not dead, and then like continue having a casual chat with Jonathan to pass the time.
Jonathan gladly takes and is currently
Is he
currently
being
being-
carried by the Minotaur? That'd be so funny.
he gave in. That's exactly what's happening. The Minotaur doesn't have shoes to worry about, so it's fine. That and the Minotaur is actually being paid a fairly decent amount to actually keep watch on Jonathan, so he doesn't mind.
Yeah, he's a very expensive retainer. Or, I mean, very valuable retainer.
All right. So, continue the investigation.
Yeah, I'll
Go ahead.
sorry, I'll just like investigate up here if there's anything else.
I guess you note the bias, but that's all.
Okay, then yeah, that's all I know.
You know
I
the
will say
bias.
I will say though, thank you very much for
Mhm.
for providing a good way to at least get some direction.
Shadowmere will swim to the top and ask Karina, Did you find anything?
No, but they said if there is any flow, it's coming from the south side since everything seems to be heading towards the north.
Pause.
But wait,
Pause. Just confirming. Are you meaning that, or did you get confused with what I said?
you said that they're drifting to the north, right?
I said they're drifting to the west.
Sorry, I think the first thing you said was north. Okay, so hold on.
I may have
There's-
said north the first time and then re-looked at the compass.
Karina's gonna say, how far? What areas have you guys investigated? Have you guys checked the what is it called? The east-facing side? It seems that there seems to be a flow coming from that direction.
I'll go check. Shadowmere dives back down. By the way, he looks super goofy when he emerges from the water, just because he's like completely soaked. But
He's a wet cat.
he finds everyone else who's with him and kind of points to the east direction and starts swimming that way.
All right. Well, I'll give you good news. Looking to the east, if you're doing the combination you've currently had, there's probably only a single rock outcropping. Like that's actually loose in this area. Most of this is pretty tightly packed.
Shadowmere sticks his umbrella full of light in that area.
All right. Roll me investigation. Yeah, roll me investigation.
Under his umbrella.
13.
You open your umbrella, it's like towards there, trying to I guess see what's on the other side, and that would be only if you were very low on the rolls. You illuminate the other side of the water, the underside of the water, and like follow the crevice a little bit deeper, realizing that unfortunately it does come to a dead end about 60 feet back. Thankfully, this one is straight enough that you can actually see the other end. But it seems to hit the solid rock that you've seen all around you.
Anybody else want to look? And maybe roll higher?
Did Faz go over towards them, then?
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to see if I see anything?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation.
You know how I'm gonna do it? I'm gonna actually kick the bottom around, see if there's any silt, see if it shoots away from water moving That's how I'm
Okay.
gonna adjust my
Ooh.
investigation.
Okay, go ahead and go with advantage then.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, can Pem help? Like, 'cause
I'm not doing.
I guess he's already
I'm
got
not doing.
advantage.
All right, actually, I will allow the like. What is your proposed idea? Like, I have a.
Well,
like,
no,
you
I
might be able to. I will say the plan. Depending on what you do, you might be able to lower the DC.
I was thinking that Pem would like kind of also do what Faz is doing, just kind of brush around the what do you call it? The detritus? No, not the detritus. The stuff at the
So,
bottom.
so,
The
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm unfortunately in this case, I'm not gonna do any changes with this one because there's only that one spot that you can try it at.
Mm-mm.
If there was more spots than that, then that could have helped.
I rolled a
Oh my gosh,
28.
it's 23. It's a 28. Jeez.
28.
You give that toss as you look, and you kind of wait there hoping for something, and then it is subtle, but it is there. It's there. As you see, like, the slight shifting of the sands below you, heading towards the west side. Is it away from the wall, and towards the other side? Towards the other side of the cavern?
Well, I go the opposite direction of the flow.
All right. I will say now one more investigation because now you've confirmed the side. Now it's just exactly where. This time, Pen, you can go ahead and include that help.
Okay. What does that just mean that he gets advantage?
Yes. Just because this side has a lot of different spots, and it normally would take a long time. But if you are helping, you can reduce the time.
Yes, he is.
Let me roll. My dice aren't showing up on. Oh, that's 50.
Sorry, what?
3-0.
Oh yeah, no, that works. All right. It takes a bit because the flow in here is a little bit turbulent, which is surprising. But eventually, you come up onto this corner wall, and through this small chunk, you see some of the material, kind of some of the sand kind of gets sucked straight in as you kind of all peer into the hole, seeing the twisting labyrinth behind it. At this point, you figure that this is the source. Well, this is the source. Although the size of it is much too small for any of you to fit through, and it is snaking a little bit.
I'm going to tend towards Zal, and I'm going to roll my fucking Constitution save. See if I can send him a message.
You immediately try to send the message to Zell, and nothing happens. Zell, you may be able to see it happen, but I will say, Faz, like, you quickly feel the sucking sensation, and realize it did not work.
Faz just rubs his forehead and then points towards Zal, points towards the wall, and makes a punching motion.
Zell's gonna point to himself and then like look behind him and then point behind him. Like me? Talk to me.
What if there's a homunculus behind you? It's just like confused.
Yeah, the homunculus says punching rock.
These are not the right homunculus for punching rock.
All right, no, that's good. That's good. Go ahead and take one, Zell.
Faz shakes his head and makes cat ears with his hands, and then points to him again and points to the wall, punching motion again.
Okay, yeah, Zell will guess I'll punch, you know?
All right, give me a roll.
That's what you're known for.
We're gonna keep this simple. Give me just a single roll to hit.
22.
22 is good enough. The stone is thankfully loose. It is sandstone, but it's still a lot. And I should actually have you roll with disadvantage because it's underwater. Would it be that way? Can someone remind me if punching counts? I know most weapon swings do.
I
But
can just do an.
punching.
Right.
All weapons except for piercing, I think, is the rule.
Then
Okay, then
unfortunately,
I'll use a dagger.
it's gonna have to be punching for this. Like you're not gonna at all hurt this with the dagger.
Or maybe it's thrown weapons. I'm not sure. It gets very specific.
I know. I'm aware like there's marine-based weapons that's a thing. Just go ahead and roll with. We'll say roll with disadvantage since you are like fully submerged. So just one more roll.
20.
Yeah, that's fine. It will take probably the greater part of an hour to finally get through this, but thankfully it is sandstone. As you slowly whittle this down and open the hole bit by bit, going 10, 20, 30, 60, actually 100 feet in until you finally manage to pierce through a chunk of the rock, and you see darkness on the other side.
I'm gonna point. Point to the rest of the group.
You said he went 100 feet in and then it's darkness. Can I see anything past that? Because I have 120 feet dark vision and I can see through
Who has
magical
more
darkness.
than? Who has 120 feet and more or more?
I don't. Oh, I do have dark vision. I have 60.
I
You
think
don't have it.
No
Same
fast.
as a
When you see
done.
darkness back there.
Okay.
Okay. I can also see through magical darkness, FYI.
I know.
Oh, fuck it, let's go in. Fazl, just start heading in.
Yeah.
Before we go in, Shadowmere will swim to the surface and wave to Karina and kind of point down.
Karina is briefed on the mission because if the homunculi are nearby, they'll communicate it through her to her telepathy. With telepathy, I mean.
Shadow, did you consider the 180 of dark vision per pem? I wasn't sure if I was
You
muted
see
or I was
darkness
not.
as well.
Okay, perfect.
Both of you, even though you have that dark vision, you only see darkness at that distance.
Karina will just
How
fly
far
over
away
the
is
thing.
the darkness?
It is an estimated about 100 feet away. It is
Okay,
a very
so
big estimated.
Okay, but at around that feet is where dark vision fades.
Correct.
Okay, so we know that past that point.
For the
is,
record, during this process, as Zell was breaking the rock through, he made it big enough for a small-sized creature to fit. But he ended up waddling all the way into there so he could do this, and then he's limber. He made it. He made the hole? He can squeeze his way back out. But the rest of you, whoever's going first, I'll need I'll need an acrobatics, and I do need to know who's going first.
Shadowmere's probably in front since he has the light.
Okay.
15.
15. You are able to initially squeeze through without any problem, and as you hit the point where the light should do illumination, it doesn't. And as you continue to get closer, you eventually see something odd as you see ground. As you peer down and see a small alcove that seems to be below the wall of darkness that is currently in front of you.
Shadowmere's just going to kind of turn around nope, and start swimming back.
Fair enough. I will say I'll need another acrobatics because you're gonna have to squeeze through that again. You know what?
20.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But for anyone else, as long as you don't, it's like Shadowmere will confirm to you that there like a compartment in between. There's a 20-foot wide gap in between that you could fit in, but that's just a wall of darkness. That's just like impenetrable. That looks impenetrable.
Shadow, I hope you understand that you are at this moment triggering one of my deep-seated anxieties from when I was like 7.
Is it deep sea cave diving?
I was like, that is good to know and aware, and I'm aware of that. I'm now aware of that.
How did you get
It's not a bad
deep
thing.
sea cave diving at the age of 7?
Is it just the
No,
combination of the two?
No, I was a really weird little kid. When I saw water that had shadows and I saw those like rippling light patterns that light makes, I was like, oh, okay, so light is an octopus and I need to be afraid of it.
No, that's pretty fair. That's very fair.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Shadowmere does an about face before even getting close, and it's like, nope. Just see Sarah's like, nope, just squeeze back out.
Yeah. He points through the crevice and then like he covers his eyes.
Okay. I'll message Shadowmere. Okay. My eyes can probably see through that if it's magical. I'm gonna try to head in, but I'm not gonna go far if something happens.
I want to check something just on the edge of it, just before that though.
Okay.
What's going into darkness alone generally isn't advised.
I'll
stay
just stick
outside
my head
if
in.
y'all want me to act as a mode.
Shadomir's going to squeeze through the crevice again.
Wait, you're going back?
Yeah, not all the way to the darkness, but yeah, he's making his way that way. Because I have an idea now.
Okay. I do need you to clarify because I need to know if you're rolling another acrobatics to squeeze through the crack again. I will say, like, for all of you, it's like for all of your sake, unless the plan is to break something bigger open, it's gonna be squeezes to get through this right now.
Well, let's just send a homunculi in there.
You can.
All right.
I'm guessing we can only go one at a time at the moment because it's so small.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm asking. Like, if one of you can fit only at a time.
Oh, okay. Before Pen actually goes in, he's gonna message him again. Shadowmere, let me blow up this thing a bit bigger for us.
I'll step back.
Yeah. He's gonna motion to the rest of the body to all of them to step back.
We've gone on long enough, and we do need to actually do the discussion session. All right, yeah, you can just squeeze back out.
Yeah. Right. Then I'm just gonna fucking cause gravity sinkhole in the middle. I can blow it bigger.
Yeah, it is. Keep in mind, it is pretty big. It is pretty big. You won't have to cast it more than once, but you'll create a big. I guess technically this would actually cause a cave-in, but for the sake of brevity, we're going to assume not in this case. You do create a big enough hole for you all to squeeze through without worry. I will say it will still be one at a time, but you could look around each other to see what's going on. But you just can't, like, squeeze past each other to get inside. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you if you remember what the Three Stooges effect is, that's basically what would happen if you all tried to go at the same time.
Yeah.
What?
Basically, you'd all get stuck in the door in the gap if you all tried to walk around each other.
It's like a dog trying to walk in the back door with a stick that's way too big to go in the back door.
Sort of.
It's two people walking out of the door and getting locked shoulder to shoulder.
It's basically that.
Hmm.
It's funnier when you do it
Okay.
more simple. Anyway,
Does Faz see anything through this darkness?
as you continue to get closer and closer, you stare at it, and it stares directly back at you, unyielding to anything that you see. And I will say you'll get at the edge of the cave. There's a cave within 20 feet of it, and it is still just a solid piece. There's a solid piece of darkness in front of you.
Shadamir is going to cast Detect Evil and Good.
Remind me the distance of that spell? The detection on that spell?
It is centered on myself with a 30-foot sphere.
Okay, so detect magic range. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. And it detects aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Sounds good.
And also the Hallow spell.
Yep.
If I can't see through it, then it's not darkness, then it's something alive. I'll
Suddenly it shifts
send that
as you
over.
As you see white disappear around. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh god.
White appear around it as a single's eye stares directly at your soul. No, I am totally kidding. That is not what happens.
I'll message that towards Shadowmere. Yeah, I can't see through this, so either this is alive or something is wrong with my eyes.
Ooh, I get that.
Maybe somebody should touch it.
That's cheating. That is 100% cheating, and you know it.
Yeah.
I don't
Shadow.
detect anything, do I?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Do I detect evil
I
or good?
assume you just do the rotation and get within 30 feet. The spell detects nothing.
Okay.
Okay, fuck this. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna cast Firebolt, but I'm gonna use my emblem to change it to electricity. So it doesn't fizzle out underwater.
I will say at this point, I'm not going to be the DM that says how dumb of a decision that's going to be and be very nice, considering that you're all absorbed in water right now.
Yeah, but it's superconductive salt
As I
water.
said, I am not going to be that type of DM. You do this at that thing, at the object, and you all brace for what you hope is not a living creature that takes this damage and then awakens. And as it hits it, go ahead and roll me Arcana, Faz.
Ooh, I'm good at that.
I remember if you actually would have seen this effect before. I don't think you would have. No.
Is that a one?
No.
Oh my god, I'm gonna use a point.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't think you would have seen this effect.
29.
The second it touches the surface, it almost looks like it just disappears, as if it disappears. The surface being completely untouched and unscratched. The magic seems to have been completely deflected or negated by the object in front of you.
Yeah,
As
I
you
think
realize you cannot. It is solid. It is not just pure darkness.
Yeah, Faz would have encountered this because he has fought in people with this type of armor before.
Not to this level. This is something else.
It's not what I think it is, right? As a player, I mean.
On the 29, yes. Or 28, yes, it is.
But why is it making the water rise?
as it is basically, and I'm going to say for shits and giggles, you do the confirmation with detect magic, and it is the same type of reading that Zell's giving off, except much, much more like the void.
But why is the water rising from this shit? What? I'll message everybody. It's fucking void crystal, like a giant piece of void crystal or something close to void crystal. But I don't know why it's making the water rise.
Wait, can Pem respond if you're sending message?
I'm assuming you don't have the book on you right now.
Well, I don't know if it's message, because I think message has like an ability for the person to respond.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
I'm just sending it to each of you this exact same message. Then you can reply to me. I can relay to the other people. I'm
Yeah,
like
we're gonna
a
just
sweet
assume that you
operator
can
at
all
the
have.
moment.
You can assume that Baz is going to just telephone the conversation, so everyone can now talk now.
Pem's just going to say, could this be connected to the plane of water?
I don't think so. I don't know. But I don't know how the water is coming from this void crystal at the moment.
Yeah, that's very concerning. I mean, that's kind of like a does not compute situation, isn't it? Check if there's any inverting crystals.
I will say
I
that
don't know.
you're only seeing through the tunnel vision that you are seeing it. You haven't seen like the size and full shape of it.
Send a homunculi here. Maybe it'll survive.
I think
Alright.
as soon as it touches
I
that, it's
will
gonna
say
die.
at this point, Jonathan will actually pipe up and say, "It's like, our meeting is gonna be like taking place in the next like 5 minutes. We probably should get going soon."
Oh, that is true. And then Karina just starts floating off, leaving the group.
Oh, you just leave the group. Okay, fair enough.
Nah, that's what she kind of does. But she's like, but we do have to, I guess, make sure that there's like, a conclusion to this.
Doesn't have to be.
Yeah, that's true.
I was kind of throwing shit at the wind, wanting to see how far you'd come along with this investigation. But we do gotta actually do that one. We gotta actually have that conversation, because if we don't, like, we're gonna start to miss stuff.
Well, from Karina's point of view, she's kind of like, is this not a problem? Because like it's giving us more water, which is what we need, right?
I mean, at the moment, it doesn't look like it's a problem. It's just weird that this is how it works.
Yeah, I know. So she's kind of like okay with it. That's why she's kind of like, okay, we could just leave.
Yeah. All right.
We figured out what's going on.
For the sake of brevity, like as you continue to have this conversation, you'll eventually hear the sound of something submerge, and you'll see the Minotaur like swim down to you and just like wave to try and get your attention. And then to the party, he'll announce like, you have 5 minutes before the meeting, so you have to make the decision whether you're going to skip it or not.
Karina is okay with going to the meeting. It sounds important.
Yeah,
You
Pen
see,
will go to the
Faz,
meeting.
Because it doesn't look like the cause of a monster, right? So it seems fine. I'll leave the homunculi here. They can just swim around this place.
One of the homunculi.
This
To answer the question, the other one, one of the homunculi just like goes to the wall, like just swimming, like, oh! And the second he touches it, he just freezes, and
no.
just like, moves away from it as he twists to the party. Karina, you immediately know, but you just see the X eyes on it as it is dead.
Okay, well,
You
maybe
see
they'll
the X eyes.
Well, canonically, there's a little soul that floats up that whenever they die,
Yeah,
the same color as the type.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed Karina was the one who was trying to establish LLMs and compute data centers in Bethero?
In all seriousness, I need to know if I need to scrap that or if you wish to do a little bit deeper dive. It's actually kind of being serious.
We'll probably do that the next fourth session, probably.
Fair enough. I did have something else that you'll receive then, and I'm just going to shift it to later. Sounds good? All right.
Yeah, Faz comes out of the water and looks at Jonathan a little bit pissed. Jonathan, since when are we working for you and you not working for us?
I just wanted to remind you all that the meeting that was scheduled is then, and I don't think we're going to look at the schedule. We're probably not going to be able to get another meeting until, well, after you come back from your next trip.
Okay. I just want to
meet him.
just a gentle reminder. I pat Jonathan on the back a little bit too hard.
I was like, all right, fine. You don't have to go. I just wanted to be a reminder. That's all.
And Faz goes along to the meeting.
Okay, so we are doing the meeting.
I-
All right.
I
You have a
honestly
towel.
kind of feel bad for Jonathan. Like, is
Are we-
he slave labor?
Here,
What do you mean? He's getting paid very well. He's just a very exasperated, rising intern. Remember? So he was basically just like some random dude I picked from Rent a Retainer. That's why his name is Jonathan. The most basic of names you can get. And then he rose to be a prominent NPC.
To answer the question, essentially, yes. It's not exactly that, but it's pretty close.
Okay, fair.
It's that with extra steps.
Yeah, slave labor with extra steps pretty much sums it up.
He gets paid really well.
He does get paid very
Yeah.
well, but the way you treat him is that's a different story. Anyway.
You have a towel, Jonathan.
You all, now that you do have a hole made for this, you all hope that you all add that to your notes, because I'm not going to remind you next week on this,
Wait, you're not going to remind us what?
that this hole is now here.
There's a
It's like,
hole?
you can-
Where? Where's a hole?
Never mind. It's like, all right, it collapses, and all the things rocks inside collapse, and thus you can never discover what's. I'm just kidding. That does not happen.
Well,
Either way,
I mean,
if
like,
you-
I have homunculi stationed out here. They'll remind us, right?
I mean, if they're in your notes, it'll count as the reminder.
Yeah, that counts.
I mean, I'll also be recording the session, so hopefully one of you will see this. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and actually shut off OBS, because if we're heading over to that location, then we'll be using something different.
It actually
I really want to
depends.
see what the
Sometimes the
story
recording is
looks
hidden.
like.
As you all make your way up and quickly dry yourself off, you quickly rush over to the teleportation circle to head over to Oberschaffen. Upon arriving at the city, although you won't get very much time to explore it, you do see the layout of the city itself. It's like, while the main location of the city is straddled along a single river that carves through a series of about 10 plateaus, on top of each is interconnecting, and on top of each of the plateaus is a series of networks of wooden and stone bridges that interconnect them into this large district-like city. Each of the top of the plateaus representing some type of prevalence to the city. Some of them have religious temples. Some of them have industrial temples. Two of these plateaus are dedicated to, exclusively to residential, with housing available. However, the one you're on top of appears to be a large palace, alongside of a Greco-Roman style temple. Why does that sound wrong? It's right, but it sounds wrong.
Isn't it Greco? I like calling it Greco.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Greco-Roman.
Yes, that is a Roman style temple is off to the side is on top of this plateau. The main structure itself appears to be a long style is a long hall style, but instead of made of wood, it seems to be constructed of imported marble, marble furnishings. Several floral adornments line the columns around the place. However, on top and in front, you see the symbol. Some of you recognize, but many of you, but a few of you don't. But on top is the symbol of House Stegatum. The hunter house of the Lunar Empire. As you are on a little bit of a time crunch now, you are quickly ushered inside as you make it past the secretary, who is a little bit miffed at how late you are, but you are quickly brought before your sponsor for the house, and the meeting begins. As he lets out an exasperated sigh and says you made me wait for an extra 30 minutes. It must have been very important. Must have been really important what you were doing.
Any hole in the wall is better than what we're doing.
Alright, go ahead and take it. Fully fair, but go ahead.
Damn.
Karina loves this class. She doesn't like meeting with Miss Stegaton for some reason. I don't know why.
You really don't, and I find it hysterical. Technically, they're a rival to Terra, and that's what makes it funny.
I know, isn't that great? I love
anyway,
the noble like shenanigans.
Anyway, I had a few things on the docket, but let's start with the priority one. The events in Orthon City. Have you been told of the details yet?
Mike, can you remind me which ones are we talking about? There's a lot of details of Orthon City we have to recollect.
I would say the more recent history, the escalation of the riots, the burning of the outside districts, and my all-time favorite, the burning of the Lunar Knight Academy, which hasn't been done in any recorded history. I also have news that you had arrived in the city, and right after you left, problems began to start arising around that time. So, I have to ask, do you have any idea what happened?
Any sort of events related to our adventures is merely a coincidence for legal and purposes.
He eyes you, he gives you the half squid stare as he stares into your soul, and we're not doing these rolls today because we're already past that point, unfortunately. At least not yet. It's fine. You don't have to tell me, but at least let me talk to you about the effects that are going on right now throughout the Empire and the rumors that are beginning to spread, because there is one that is concerning your fort right now. Well, will be concerning your fort. After you arrived back, I got we did get the message that you were sponsored by the Utopia project. Basically, the project that gives you near an unlimited check to do whatever you fuck you want. And just build out your city and nation on a unique idealism. However, I also received a message recently that your funding has been, at least how it claims, is temporarily suspended. I'm willing to let you know that I inquired further as to why, and Well, I had to go through actually my diplomatic network to find out. The Judge's Temple in Orthon City has been shut down, which is the second thing that hasn't happened in pretty much as long as I can ever remember, or even my successor could remember. Whatever happened, the entire city is beginning to turn on itself. There's probably a literal civil war going on in the city, and the outside houses are discussing a unique possibility. Orthon City may hold most of the power in the Lunar Empire, but if they can't even control their own internal forces, well, there might be an opportunity. There might be a chance for a break-off. And
Shadamir opens his umbrella after they say that. He just holds it over his head.
fair enough. There might be a secession opportunity for some of the exterior states as this internal conflict gets worse and worse. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I think it might be wise to discuss the possibility of the worst case scenario, and that would be if the Emperor dies.
Shadamir would like to insight check this. Does this person secretly want to profit off of the Civil War?
Fair enough. Go ahead.
23.
I'm gonna need to I'll answer your questions as we go along, but I'll still leave it up to you to offer the additional insight. Does that help?
Yes.
Okay. But I will take that 23 into consideration throughout the conversation. If the Emperor was to die, there would be a crash election cycle. And, well, it would put any house's unique candidates in a special position, because already we have been steadily preparing for war with the outside nations. Well, in our case, with Terra, when that was supposed to happen. If we could get someone from our block, that would be House Degatem. Just in case. That would be from our house. The House of the Engineer in Fort Aegis, and then the House of the Merchant up in Lunar City. We can get one of our candidates in as the electorate. Then we can all but guarantee an opportunity to, plan our expansion shortly. However, there is a chance some of the other houses might push back, and let's just say the internal forts that protect against each of the sides becomes much more valuable, including yours. I would prefer if you were on our side if things were to go down.
So, just to get this straight, you would like this war to continue so that you can gain control of Orthon City? Or to start, I should say.
No. That city has been... I've been in that city for a while, and to be honest, it's been a lost cause forever. There's a lot of people in there, but... Well... There's an old rumor that goes flying around that there's sub-cities in the city that just disappear overnight. Don't know why, but they do.
Describe what you mean by lost cause. Because in my experience, what is usually labeled as lost is people who are never given a chance.
If if House Stegaton was to throw all its resources to assist in one side of that affair, whether it's militarily or peacefully, we would burn through our entire food and manpower coffers to help the city. It is only a secret known to the houses, but the population in that city is more than any individual house could. More than any individual house, let alone an entire block of 3 or 4 to actually even help. The only reason that city is still being kept alive at this point is due to imports it gets from the outside nations. And even then, you may have been inside and seen it. Even the core is under a ration system with whatever food and water they get.
Are you under a ration system?
Not us. But they get 20 times the amount of food they have. We get. And they have a population 50, if not more, than what we have.
God forbid we have to cancel a few balls just to save a few lives.
You don't think we've tried these affairs? Well, now that I think about it, no, we haven't. But the resources that would be used could unfortunately be turned against us, as well, we are a border state, and Terra has launched assaults on us periodically.
Karina, I have nothing diplomatic to say to these people. Perhaps you should take over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, neither do I, but I will take over.
To interconnect and answer your question, he seems to be focused more along the lines of, can we get someone in power that will look favorably on our terms?
Karina kind of would look forward to it because nobles owing nobles favors is a good thing.
But right now he's trying to secure alliances for if shit goes down. Less so than supporting whatever nightmare is going on in the city right now.
Yeah, Karina is kind of like Lena has the same motivations as this guy, but she doesn't. She kind of wants to strong arm him into a better deal.
You're free to do so.
And what is it for Elisma to support your cause? I assume he's a baron.
Well, I mean, the terms are always. We can always negotiate the details of the terms, but if you are on our side and one of our 3 candidates potentially gets elected, we can ensure at least a personal promise to you, whether it's resources, manpower. Hell, if you want to secure a position in one of the houses, I'm fairly sure we can do that. Even though you are from the outside.
That's true,
Hell,
but I do.
Depending on how bad things go, we might even get you all into House Primus.
Well, what is the title of Primus again?
They are the equivalent of they're one of the equivalent to one of the highest noble houses in the Lunar Empire.
So
Personally, I don't have ambition for that, but I also know that they'll be looking for talented individuals, as they're currently probably fighting amongst whatever factionalism is going on in there. No one my current diplomats have informed me that the houses there have turned on each other, but they haven't been able to find out the alliance network yet.
What do you guys think? Baz, do you have any motivations for this? I think it's
I just want to
go for it. I just want to
make sure that if worse comes to worse and an army marches out, that you will have the backing of 3 houses behind you. The last time historically speaking, the last time War of the Red Crown took off, the entire nation ended up getting brutally suppressed who opposed that faction. And the less exposed you are, the more exposed you are, well, the worse it could be. And hopefully it doesn't get to that point, but if that were to happen, then you will have to pick a side lest you get caught in the middle of multiple factions fighting each other.
Yeah.
Your fort is in a pretty prime position, although it's only between probably the northern and the it's like the western and the the western block, the southern block, and the eastern block, or the eastern block's all Orthon City, so it's them. Nothing.
So you do say that you're gonna.
You can always take some time to think about it. I don't know how long it will take, but it's probably wiser to make a decision sooner than later.
Let me give you a message at the. I assume that you're leaving after this. We'll send you a messenger, and then it'll arrive tomorrow.
I'm checking. Let's see if Faz has gone quiet. Someone did the math. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just noticing now that Faz has been sending messages. So,
we should pick up the pieces. We should do exactly what they're doing and compete with them instead of helping them. You're right. I want to do it. That aligns with both of our motivations. All right, well, think of
Shadowmere looks like he's about to explode.
oh gee,
He does not like these people.
Yeah. Zell? Sleeping.
I would say in favor of that. If things were to break out, we would not mind considering your fort a good refugee haven from people fleeing Orthon.
well,
That way we can. We'll send support to you so you can deal with that. Otherwise, you'll still have to deal with the refugees leaving the city anyway.
Meat. It sounds like what's for dinner.
Oh, jeez. I hope you don't mean that.
okay. Karina will say we'll send you a messenger tomorrow with a reply. It does require a lot of thought.
All right.
Don't worry, we'll send you our speediest messenger.
Well, at least we're able to get the message to you. That is all we could hope for. In that case, just another heads up, but I think it is being dealt with. After the events with the Druids, good news is we haven't had any issues with them. As between your logging and whatever alliance that you initiated, it seems to be mitigating, but there is becoming a different problem. The forest is growing at an unnatural rate that we've seen before, and we haven't been able to contact the Druids as much. I'm not sure what to make of that yet, as there's been no contact.
Oh, damn. Don't we have Elias as a contact? She's one of our higher-ups, right?
If you have anyone that's connected to the Druids there, I'd recommend talking to them shortly, because, well, it's been quite concerning, because we're supposed to be contacting them about this. Although thankfully the growth explosion from the forest has really helped out the logging as of late, it is concerning, because it is disconcerting considering that none of the Druids have said anything about it yet.
It is considering that the Druids are silent. However, I do think the plant growth is a positive. Maybe they're doing really good work and they just are very focused.
Indeed. Maybe indeed.
But seriously though, has Elias not spoken with them? Isn't she part of the Enclave that decided to work with us?
I think you're thinking of someone else, and they are part of your little. They are part of your is like base. Elias knew the directions to get to the village, but she's working for you right now.
Oh, you're right, because she
Elias?
was like
I thought Elias was the cat.
Yeah, I know. We established they had the same name.
There's a slight difference, but it's pretty close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a slight difference in which I cannot say the difference.
I'm fairly sure if I go back in the recordings, I can find something to save my skin, but it's definitely not there now.
Yeah, that's true.
And yes, I'm fully aware of that part, Faz. That's going to bring me to the third part of this conversation. It is at this moment, it's like, well, that concludes the bulk of the business, as this has been as this conversation's been quite productive. Now, you feel free to take your time to consider the offer, and we'll send you the supplies that you were supposed to get from the Utopia project afterwards. Upon this, you hear a knock behind the door. It's like, told no one to interrupt this meeting unless it was immense importance. Come in. I was like, come in. And it is at this moment you see the secretary looking very confused, like slowly crack open the door, holding a small circular object in his hand as he's kind of looking it over as he's just like, sir, I got a gift from our house champion, the hunter.
Hem starts running.
What?
Hem starts running.
Okay, that does not count, but very funny. Upon this, you'll see the I guess the politician like raise an eyebrow. Like, I'm sorry, who? We haven't. Oh, that's interesting. I have not heard word of our house champion in such a long time. What kind of? I was like, well, we're just about done with our meeting, and he said the gift is for. He said the gift is for the. It's like for Talisma. He looks immensely confused.
Don't
looking
trust
back
it.
Looking back and forth. It's like, what do you mean it's for them? That doesn't make. He also said it's private. I see. Well, he gets up. I guess you'll get to. I guess you'll get to be one of the few to get a very rare honor. There's not many people who know. There's not many people who know about the hunter. Unless who know who he is. Consider the gift an honor. As he begins to walk outside, the secretary places the circular object by the door and waits. It waits before they both are about ready to exit.
Wait. No, I wanna make the. I want to put the piece that the person who's essentially an assistant they placed by the door. I want to put it around their neck and say, "Thank you. Your sacrifice will not be without vain."
Please explain to me what you're doing again.
I don't know. He feels he feels like this person's going to die.
You haven't been handed the thing. It's just been set on the floor, like 15 feet away from you all.
Yeah, he picks it up and puts it around the guy's neck.
He's like,
Paz walks into the room, zip pants, says, bathroom break. We've been sending messages the whole time to get feedback.
I hope you all be getting those messages. Shadmir looks like he's about to explode, I assume, after some of those messages. Jeez.
Yeah, I walk in. Oh, a message desk. I take it from the guy.
Just takes it from the guy and walks it around. In that case, they close the door, and y'all wait there for like a minute before you begin to hear static from the other side, and eventually, you really have made this such a big pain in the ass for me now, haven't you? You're lucky I got enough time in order to have this conversation.
As soon as he turns his back, Shadowmere kind of like waves his hands next to his head and goes, "Woo!"
Yeah, Pam does the same thing. It's like woo woo.
The sound seems to be coming from the device you were given. It is about the size of for lack of a better term, it's about the size of a fist or a Pokeball. It is not a grenade. I need to make that crystal
Shadowmere,
clear.
I choose you.
It is not a grenade.
Is it Wolfen? Or the version of Wolfen we know now?
Can we summon it?
The voice
like
sounds
a
different.
Pokemon?
The voice sounds different, but at least one of you would recognize it as it's your old
it's Talking
boss.
Rock.
It's your old boss.
Okay, Paz
the
would
one you
not know
have
them.
not met in a very
Oh
long
no.
time. He has purposely been detached.
Yeah.
What's his name?
The
From
detached. The man who was like, sorry, I've sent him through a couple different races, but I think this one's a man. Yeah, this version's a man. It's like a man. It's like a man.
No,
you know is the harbinger.
Sorry.
It's like, at this point, I think we should get straight down to business. I have a lot of work I need to get done today. Unfortunately, your antics that you decided to pull off have been now kept under control. And I will inform you that your plan has now failed. While I don't have him under control yet, it is only a matter of time at this point.
Him.
Yeah, Faz looks confused because he does not know this person.
And there appears to be much more of you. Much more of you now. Fuck. All right, let's get down to business. You have two of my agents currently in your base right now, and I currently have whatever spies that you decide to lay in the city in my custody. I value my people, and I hope you value yours the same level. And I'm going to quickly propose a trade. This is not an alliance. This is just a hostage exchange. I can get them sent to you shortly, but I am also keenly aware of your capabilities, and I'm not going to be taking risks. The exchange will be simple. We'll send a third party to, with the capability of the spells provided. They will not know. They will only be told the instructions they were needed, and that is it. You will not be able to gather any additional information from them. They'll go to you. They'll ask for permission to cast it on them. You will hand them to them. He will cast it, and it'll be a exchange. My agents for yours. taking place in 2 days' time. Does it sound like? Do we have a deal?
Those are your agents, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Were they expendable?
If you want,
Karina whispers this, by the way.
if you think I'm bluffing, let me make it clear. He shifts around and you hear the voice of one of the goblins like, "Oh, they never got anything out of us, nor will we ever tell them." Annoying fuckers.
And so we get these guys, and what do we give him?
The 2 guys we caught last time in the fort.
We kill
Oh.
all the goblins, and we don't care because they're goblins.
he's taken a very specific moral high ground right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
This is-
goblins.
This is the only exchange I'm going to give you. Like otherwise, this is going to be an official warning. I will look the way this time, but at the rate things are going, it will. You've already clashed and declared war. Do not turn your ire. Do not allow. Do not have you turn my ire towards you so quickly. It's like I am just offering an exchange of people. That is all.
Who's saying that?
The Rock, I guess. But
The Rock. Dwayne?
I will. It's like
Dwayne Johnson?
yes. Some of you have not known who I was. I forgot. I go by many names.
It's Wolfen.
Depending the nation. However,
No, it's not Wolfen.
this one is a favorite of mine.
Kind of below Wolfen.
It's like I am
Is
the
it Dwayne
Shadow.
The Rock Johnson?
It's like I am the Shadow. I'm the leader of the Special Forces group in the Lunar Empire. The nation is like the only one that currently exists. And well, I have the power. I have the eyes in the hand of the council on my hand. And while that is waning as of late, I have no doubt I can pull something together for you, as like special for you, if need be. Right now, right now I'm a little strained on resources, and I need all the help I can get. If you decide to get in my way, I will take them back by force. Oh, are you sending stuff and I'm missing it? No, you're not. Okay.
No, I'm thinking
just
it.
have-
Hold on.
I know. This is gonna be this part was gonna be a bit intense. I'm fully aware.
I don't know. Should I make the call because they make my people, but it concerns the fort too. That's the
I
thing.
think-
I'm for.
I kind of would defer half the decision to you, but I kind of agree we should just prison the exchange because that's just kind of good conduct, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
makes sense.
I don't know if we're in a war with them.
I have another idea. It's kind of what if one of the messages I did send falls into one of those. Because we did add this guy out to the Emperor, right? It's the same guy I'm thinking about, right?
no, absolutely. This is. Y'all want to give the quick rundown because he is speaking as if you already know it because you're the ones that absolutely screwed him over.
Yeah, if I remember, there was like a meeting. He was about to gain some power, and then we just kind of X'd it. Is that how it went?
Not
No,
really.
we found out he was running the Black Flame group in secret. He's like the big boss of the Black Flame group, and we told the Emperor about it.
Correct. The Emperor didn't know,
shoot.
and
Hold up.
now
I'm thinking
it's
the
like,
wrong
and
person.
exactly what went down, you don't know. But the Emperor did tell you he was happy you told him, and he will take care of the situation.
And then we
looks
placed spies to follow
It
him.
looks like something went down, and now the city is in turmoil because of it.
That's probably related.
I'm gonna cover the rock, and so that he can't hear us. I don't know if that's how it works.
Free to try.
You can
Okay,
roll
this is
phonetics
good,
if that's how it works.
You've never seen a device. Well, I guess technically you would have seen a device like this before, so it's not going to be it's not going to be as difficult in the past.
I don't have my expertise anymore because I'm not at the fort. What was it? 19.
From your brief, it's like this device seems like an open version of the ones that you picked off the other agents. So, with the very brief information that you got, you figure that recovering it is not what would keep it protected. Like it's.
No, I just don't want him to hear
You might
us.
muffle it, but that's the extent. He could still probably hear you.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hold it in my hand, close it in my hand, and stick it into Karina's bag of holding.
Okay.
Excuse
It's not the
you.
expert. Sorry about this, Karina. I don't think he will be able to hear us now because he's in a different dimension.
Well, if I have to say something, if he's not going to hear this, I say that Wolfen has better communication devices.
Oh, hands
Yeah.
down. Oh, 100% hands down. It's not even funny.
I think
He
we
has
do the
the
present exchange.
presentation style. I kind of miss it when it's not there.
Yeah.
We're just
The
wasting
other
precious
side,
secret
it's
time on
part of the point.
I think we do the present exchange, not just the fort for now. Then we plan on getting the Emperor out and not fuck around with this guy we don't like. And then force the Emperor's ire towards this guy after things are cool down.
Towards this guy? Okay. I know he's not listening. It's just interesting to hear this out loud.
The Emperor's ire, after we save the Emperor, then this whole fucking nation can go towards that guy.
I mean, I'm inclined to agree. Karina doesn't particularly like the Empire, but she doesn't like this guy even more.
I don't like this guy and this bitch guy we just had a meeting with.
Yeah,
Fair
it's
enough.
true.
Fair enough.
And then we have to sort out the druid situation because I am actually scared for them.
They're probably fine.
No, I don't think so. That fucking thing we saw in there was pretty bad. Okay, let's
the
do this.
pieces are starting to move.
Okay, I'll pull out the device again. Okay, fine, we'll do the present exchange, but I have one more condition on that.
That's true.
What?
Also, your little underlings might have useful information.
There are no more people at my fort. If we no more people, I don't want your fucking people near my fort.
All things considering, as I said, I need to pull my resources back. I have no reason to keep an eye on you anymore.
Okay, we'll do the present exchange then, but my goblins better be in tip-top shape. Because you guys are.
I would assume,
not kill
I would
them.
assume, I wish I could say the same, but but the level of brutality I heard behind their audio devices tell me that you did not give him that mercy.
They're fine. We heal them. We have people that can do that. Unlike yours, such an ass.
In that case, I certainly hope this goes by without issue.
Yeah, me too.
By the way, you should probably chuck this thing as far as you can away, because I did set this to self-destruct in a minute after the conversation. Goodbye.
Cool.
Goodbye.
Uh,
You hear the static again. And beep, beep. I'm
Faz,
sorry for promising to not do that, but this is too easy.
Faz walks over to this guy we just had a meeting's desk and puts it in his drawer and closes the door and walks away.
He's like, beep.
No, I'm just trying to get
The secretary just holds it there, just like staring back and forth, confused for a moment, as you all just walk out.
Okay, stuff it down in the
I
plumbing.
put it in the guy's desk, not the secretary's hands.
And then put
you
it in the
his
toilet.
chest. Okay.
Put it in the toilet so a pipe bursts and it floods.
No, if that goes in the toilet, Faz just left something horrible in there. It will kill everybody in a 6-mile radius.
You assume anyway. Very quickly, like after you leave, both I will say both the politician and the secretary like walk back in the room as you all walk out. Just as you're hitting the circle to head back to the fortress, you hear the sound of a loud explosion as nothing incredibly violent, but definitely enough to destroy the secretary's desk.
As we go out, your by the way, your champion, he runs the black flame curb as I pass by him.
God fucking damn it.
Okay. Okay.
What's wrong, Pim? Did I do something to upset
No.
you?
I'm
No.
so sorry. Can you hear me?
No,
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I dropped my phone
Okay.
and it was annoying. It's
I'm-
nothing to the store.
I am entirely. Ooh. As I said, this is a political campaign, so this is gonna be fun. Okay.
As soon as we walk out, Shadowmere is going to go. I want to go to Orthon City and see these rites for myself.
Yeah.
Why would you like
I
to
have an idea.
participate?
Possibly.
I have an idea how to quell that for a little bit.
Well,
Yeah,
my question
Zell's
is whether or
gonna,
not they
like-
should be quelled.
Cell's gonna yawn. What happened?
A lot of things. So a lot of
Nothing worth
things.
mentioning.
Don't
You know,
worry. Don't worry. You'll get to fight soon. Very soon.
you know, a lord is supposed to listen to people. Faz puts his arm around you for a second and feels a magic pain and just pulls back.
You just see him go limp for a second.
Oh, no, don't like that.
All right. But the circle activates and you return back home to your fort. Alright.
There's so many things to do, DM. Why do you
I
give us so
know!
much to do?
You have no idea how long I've been planning some of this shit.
We have to do fucking Odysseus, then we have to go get weapons, then we have to do this, then that.
I should probably clarify, like, good news, to add to it. All right, yeah, we're at a good time right now. But good news is on the pathway to your next destination after Odysseus, you will be passing by Orthon City.
Good.
Oh, wait, who would have
Oh,
guessed?
awesome.
Who would have guessed?
Well, there's the map, and there's the map.
Well, that's fair, you know.
If
Some
you-
people who can see the map,
Yeah, I was gonna
you
say.
might be able to
If you can see the map, that would
understand.
help. I'm sorry, that was too easy.
No, that's fair.
I don't-
Low hanging fruit, like my testicles.
Not there.
By the way, if I failed that wisdom save, I would have let the goblins die.
Okay. Whew. So now,
Yeah, I rolled the wisdom.
now the question is for next. As it is for next time. Do you have? Well, I guess if you arrive back at the fort, it has been some significant time. Some significant time has passed. You all do figure that you have a very large amount of planning, and more, and for the sake of canon, upon a quick test, Faz, unfortunately, you make a horrifying discovery as the teleportation circle to your home, the base that you set up inside, has been disrupted.
Yeah, I thought so. I'll fix that later.
Oh
After
I
no!
will- Yeah. Basically, just confirming that he did, in fact, get there.
Yeah, I figured.
Sad.
Okay, and then
Are you
Yeah?
The other one that you used to get there is like basically like to the entrance of the core city has also been disrupted. So you do not have a
But-
direct path there anymore.
yeah, but I think you're forgetting about the library one.
No, that one. Well, would that one be?
Or was there one at the library? I can't remember.
Oh no! The problem is that one actually may be a gray area. I need to do some read up on that before I confirm with you, because I did have an idea for that, but there's definitely some. It's been long enough that they would have done some cleanup after you made the announcement. I
Okay.
have to say, because that one is too important to remove, unfortunately. Well,
Yeah.
Why does
fortunately.
this
Good to
music
know.
remind me of dog?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some checkup on that, but that might be a possibility. Although, as I've already said, no Orthon until after Odysseus, please.
Yeah.
This is, well, like, I don't mind you decide to head back to your fort and then to Orthon, but please don't break the cycle. Please don't break the chain.
It's okay. Don't make
Yeah.
it tempting.
Just think about this. Just think about this. If we save the Emperor, and he establishes himself at the fort, that would mean the seat of power will move to the fort.
Yes.
You're right. We're
Let's
so
move-
close to the Empire.
I mean, like, I will say, like,
Let's
the
move
palace
Washington,
versus
DC
your
to our
fort
fort.
is not comparable, but it would definitely boost, like, the reputation to the point where, yeah, you could basically, like, if things go perfectly, you could request nearly anything you wish. Heck,
No, what if
Yeah.
we all contributed to making sure that Prince or whoever his name was perfectly situated? What if we all contributed to that and he was just in a bubble of impenetrability
what?
and he was our king?
What?
You need some water.
That's fair.
I mean, I drank a little bit, but not enough to understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I need some
Sorry,
water.
sorry, it's not there yet.
Yeah.
Either way, I did have the stuff for the quarry, but I think that's going to be saved till later. The only note
Yeah.
you have for that, and Jonathan will give you, is it's coming online and will be up within the next couple days. Because of the current events of the overflooding, they're going to go ahead and postpone the second building on your list until that's resolved, because that's not, like, until that's resolved or until they figure out what the fuck is going on, that won't be reliable.
We can
second
figure that
building.
out next.
The filtration plant.
Oh, the waste management.
Basically, they're going to have, they're concerned that if it overfloods, they won't be able to manage it anymore.
Yeah. And they still have to.
I was going to be honest with you. I was going to put that underground to help manage the water. Basically, like, funnel all the water down there just to keep it easy. But if
Yeah.
they're having flooding issues right now, then they can't reliably say this is going to be good.
Yeah, and I have to find the creatures first, probably.
Yeah.
And
There-
how more
that one's-
stuff is to say.
You're going to actually have to remind me, because there may be a contact you might be able to find. Like, are
Yeah.
these... Actually, I'll ask this on recording. Are these common creatures to... Well, let me rephrase that. Are they common monsters to find for, like, purposes like this? The lines kind of are.
think I read about they are used in cities and stuff like that.
Someone can confirm it, then, to be honest, you actually missed your
What-
opportunity. And you probably, well, not Stavik. That's not the right city. I guess technically Zanzibar could give you a lead.
I mean,
There's
what
actually-
animal are you asking about? Because
The Agumon, the
different
Agumon
animals.
I can't pronounce it.
Wait, is it a fantasy animal?
Yes,
Oh, okay, that's different.
it's definitely fantasy. Like, there's just no way that's real.
Wait, what is it? What'd you say? The word was?
The image, according to what I see, is a four-legged. You know what?
Yeah,
All right.
it says a symbiotic guardian.
Okay, before I forget, because we're still recording technically, does anyone else have any other questions before we end the session and the recording?
Yes.
Was I
What
supposed
does
to have,
that
like, a
creature
weekly-
look like?
Oh, well, that I can't help
No,
you with. Sorry.
No, I'm just trying. I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
It looks
RJ.
like an English bulldog with two tentacles coming out of their backs.
Oh, adorable. Okay, RJ, go ahead.
Oh, was I supposed to have like a weekly thing to do?
Your research? I know that was a thought.
Oh, doesn't my apothecary like make potions now, and I have points to spend on them?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just
yeah,
make
good
potions.
point. What do you wish? Yeah, good point. What do you wish to? Shoot, I forgot.
3 points
there's-
for a superior potion, right? Or what is it called? A rare?
The rare one. Greater. Superior. What? Supreme. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I have I'll make one rare potion with the 3 points that I have each week, right?
Yes. This you'll be able to utilize because this is still technically the time like before you head off. This you will be able to utilize one round of these potions, not all three, because that system comes in over the place of a week.
What?
Okay.
What do you mean? So I only get to make one common potion, or can I just save the point?
No, you'll please spend them. Like I'm not going to accumulate them over, but basically you note the tag that kicks in. We'll say after Odysseus.
Okay, so I'll get the potions after Odysseus.
You get one round of potions now, but the next round's after Odysseus. I think you haven't spent the points yet, so you can go ahead and get the ones now.
Okay, so I can get one rare potion.
Yes.
Any rare potion.
No.
Darn, is there a list?
Don't make me provide you a list, please. Like I can
Okay,
get you one, but it's not going to be
Any-
ready yet. It's not going to be ready until next time or next week.
Okay, any rare potion within reasonable limits then.
Okay. I want to say yes, but I also have seen your version of reasonable limits, and I'm going to say I'm going to give you a list.
You could always
Outside of
say
the healing
uncommon
potion,
or
I'm going to give
rare.
you outside the healing potion, which I will automatically approve. I'll need to give you a list for the rest.
Okay, how about a ban list? That might be easier than trying to list every potion that's valid.
Fair. I'll still need to get that list, but fair enough.
Okay, for now I'll just pick any potion within reason.
Shadow, if you need help, I know ChatGPT and Claude are great
Yes.
for that.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. The list on D&D Beyond is not as bad as you think, and I can filter through that fairly quickly. Definitely not as fast as those two, but unfortunately, their definition of reasonable is different.
Yeah, a little different. Yeah.
All right, are we good? Everyone else good?
Yeah. Just one last thing. As Shadowmere leaves the
Oh, yeah, that.
house of that person, he just mutters a prayer to himself. May these people know misfortune.
Oh damn.
Well,
Man,
That's like the greatest curse of all time. May these people know misfortune.
well, Black Cat
No.
did cross their path.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
May-
fun later.
May nobody mourn your death.
Oh God.
Oh, that's just cruel. Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
I assume potion of mind control monster is off the table.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a fair assumption. But
All right.
mind control beast is okay, right?
Recording chat, man. Go ahead and roll me whatever check for, I guess, you trying to promote. Is it trying to promote? Is it your play? Is it your place? The job board. We'll go with that. You can use whatever justification you want. I just need the check.
What roll am I making? Oh, just any roll?
Just justify what role you would want and go ahead. Once I approve, go ahead and make it.
I feel like it would be persuasion.
Okay, go ahead.
Did it roll? It didn't roll. Okay, hold on. D&D
This won't
dice
be
is
a
still
this-
not
Wow,
working.
wait, Shadowmere, did you just roll a 73? That's
That's
crazy.
Oh,
That's
there we
you.
go.
I
25.
saw 73.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, it showed me a 25, but it didn't pop up in the...
It's gonna take its time. It's gonna take its sweet time.
If it's a 25, I'm convinced I might have to take a job.
I'm pretty sure too, but that is one of the limits, so that's why I have to check this one.
You want me to roll it again?
No.
Okay.
I do have a means to actually reliably check it. I just did not have it up right now.
Yeah, and Shadow.
It's not
has
showing in the
too many
log.
fuckers playing as characters.
How's your internet right now?
Well, I messed with the dice settings.
All right,
It
I'm
was
gonna
disabled
say yeah, that'll be fine.
with the roll thing, and then it
Yeah,
wouldn't
no,
roll.
that'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay. That is now added, and I gotta start clearing out the ones from last week. But yeah.
Whoa, Shadowmere, did you just roll a 32?
Good try.
I'm
I
just
give you a
kidding.
round of
I'm just
applause for that.
teasing.
Right.
I'm just doing a test roll now to see if it's working.
For the
It's not
recording,
working. Okay.
thank you for everyone for coming. We will meet again next week. Just a reminder, this recording is going to be held outside of the other channel and just be like a separate sub. Oh my gosh, you got a nat 20. Okay.
Nice.
That was just a random roll.
No,
Okay, that one
it
showed
was-
up in the log.
That one showed up, yeah.
Oh man.
I haven't actually stopped the recording yet. There it is. All right.
Clitoris.
Thank you all for
Okay,
coming.